Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to do something that we really wanted to do for a long time. We wanted to hook up the Starlink. So we actually waited and we got the Starlink Mini. We're going to go ahead and hook it up using the 120 with the inverter, and then we're going to try to hook it up to the 12-volt system to see if we can do that. And then we're going to mount it on top of the van using the magnetic setup we purchased online. So let's go ahead and get started. You've probably seen a lot of videos. You got the cord that comes with it. You got the Starlink antenna with a kickstand, and we got the box here that we can plug in for the 120 that will convert it down to 12 volts. So let's go ahead and hook this up in the van. Let's turn the inverter on first. Hey, Vivi. So we're going to go ahead and plug in the cord here. It's a waterproof cord and dustproof. And we're going to plug this into the 120, which is set up here on the 2025 Revel. We'll plug it in there. And we're going to run this out in the field a little bit so we got clear view of the sky, and plug that other end of the cord in the back of the Starlink Mini. So we've acquired the satellites. Now it's going through, it's downloading all the updates. So we're at 35%, and we did not have to turn it at this point in time. We've got it roughly pointed north here in Alaska. We're in the Anchorage area right now. Let's go ahead and let that update, and then we'll check it from there. It looks like the updates are completed. We're in airplane mode.
Checking the internet.
And we're going to check it out here. Let's go ahead and run the speed test. Okay, the results of the speed test came out at 37 megabytes per second, and the 7.7 megabytes on the upload with the 52 on the latency. So that's not too bad. We're out here in Alaska, and it's going to vary depending on where you are in the area. So we're going to go ahead and start mounting it on top of the roof of the van. Well, we're up on top of the van here. The top of the 2025 Revel, and I believe a few years earlier also on the Winnebago, they have a roof access port, and this box is already adhesive and glued on. And so what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole in this and then go down underneath and get the access port and be able to fish the line down through. So we're going to go ahead and use a drill, and the line we're going to use, I've got two different lines, but we're going to go ahead and install the 4-footer first. I got this off of Amazon. This is going to run into the cigarette lighter, and it also has the connection that'll go into the Starlink Mini. The reason we're going in the back, so the wind and the rain won't push in. Even though we're going to silicone the line later on, we still want it in the back end here. Okay, so we can actually fish this down, but we're going to go inside and fish it in and try to bring it up through here. And the axis up here is in the ceiling. So we're going to take out these two Phillips screws, pop out this roof access port that they already built in, and we should be able to fish the line up through into that box and out. Well, we fished a wire down through the hole, and we need to run this plug up that direction to the Starlink. Can't run it the opposite direction. So we're going to tape this on here, and hopefully we can get this up okay. Don't want too much tape. And it should fish right up in through there. And go up to the top and pull it through the hole there. Not too hard. Let's go up top. And there's the wire fish down through. And we've got that taped on the other end. So we're going to try to pull that up nice and easy to see if we can. Oh, there's tape. Nice and easy. Oh, that's the way to do it. Right on. Right to the Starlink. All right. Let's disconnect this and bring the Starlink back up. Now we have our mount for the top, and these are flexible magnets. And this is the company, Unique. And then about $200 or so. You take it apart, stick that down in, and they've got a video on this one. You put that back, like that. Click. Put your spacer back on there, and your magnets, tighten them down. Spacer, magnet. Got it all connected together, snapped on, screwed back on. That's not going anywhere. And that'll stick right to the roof. You have to take that part off first off the back of the Mini. Nice little carrying handle here. Now this doesn't have the dust or the waterproof cap, so you might want to put a little silicone around there if you're going to leave it up here long. Okay, looks good. Bring it around here a little bit. Nice and good. Got a nice flat spot for it. Ooh, that's good. I ain't going anywhere. That's really nice. And then we'll silicone this wire in for the hole. It's stuck on there. That's not going anywhere. Right behind the wind fairing, so it should. Trying to slide it's not very easy. And then we will silicone the wire into the hole. Let's go down underneath and plug it in and see if she works. And you want to make sure that you fill this hole and everything around it with some 100% silicone. That's where we're using some silicone, waterproof. Get that in the hole there, bring it around there, work it out in and in a little bit. Get back on the inside so it can grab on the inside there. A little bit more. And that looks pretty good there. Spread it around a little bit. Make sure you're covering the hole everywhere. And you're set. Let her dry. Don't mess with it. I'm going to plug her in here. And there's power to it. See the red light on there? Mm-hmm. So that's 24-hour power hooked up to the van. I am getting power off that 12 volt. Starlink is talking to satellites to determine which way it's pointing. It's pretty much pointed north, so it should be pretty good. Determining alignment, adjustment may be necessary. I think adjustment won't be necessary. Now it's online, it's working. The reason we picked the 12 volt is because it takes 12 volt, but the line that it comes with the Mini plugs into the 120. Now if you put it the 120, you have to turn the inverter on. That's using a lot of extra energy and using up more battery. So if you just go directly to the 12 volt, at least with this van, it's working great. Let's check out the speed test here. Yeah, we're at about, every time you do the speed test, it's a little different. But I'm running YouTube and it's just great. So I got 7.5 here. Let's see how it does with 7.5 and then upload. I'm more concerned about the download, but the upload is 13.3 and it's 49 latency. So let's go ahead and check out YouTube, see what I can do on YouTube. That's good.
Internet is really good.
I like this guy. He's pretty funny.
Internet.
There you go. Take out your anger on your tools. Well, we wanted to test to see if it works while we're driving, and it's still online. That was two things I wanted off this Mini Starlink, is to be able to work on 12 volts in my van anywhere in Alaska while we're camping, and that we're driving and it still works. So I'm definitely happy with the Mini. Operation is really good in Alaska. I can watch YouTube, and it's a really nice setup. So if you got a van, I'd go for it. The next trip we want to go up to Denali National Park, and then we also want to go all the way up to the Arctic Circle, and the internet we will have because we got the Starlink Mini. on a 12 volt system. Right on.